started much later, so my journey started with digital, and I did not. I had the benefit of not having to suffer many heart attacks every time I try to expose a reel of film. I had my own challenges because, you know, every time you get on field, I would just go out thinking that I have to better my best. I want to shoot that one picture.
I just want to interrupt here.
Yeah.
See, you're all in digital. Yes. You never touch the chemical film. Trust me, please. Now, take out the film.
So I've actually done that.
Feel it.
I did do that.
Develop in the hands and hang it. Feel that energy and that vibration you get in you. It was like, try that.
No, I've done that. So I am also into printing. So I had a photographer who came to me who wanted prints, and she's actually in UK, photographers are all going back to the dark room. So there's a lot of dark rooms that are coming up. So I actually said I want to experience this. So she set up a dark room and I kind of went and experienced. It's a different high for sure. But having said that, I mean, it is what it is. I did start in the digital era or arena, and I think if I were to go back and think back, the number of hours I spent just shooting, you know, before I even came to a point where I thought I had a picture that made any sense, I think it was almost 2-3 years till I actually got to a point where I said, okay, now I think I can make sense of it, even though I was shooting much more. Right? Even though I was shooting, okay, I have a 64 GB card, I mean, I can make 1,000 pictures on it, but it just, I mean, I don't know if it makes sense when I say this, but it's actually tougher because you're sifting through so much shit and so much other stuff to get to a point where you're, you know, and I think there's no substitute for practice. So I shot incessantly. I mean, I would go out every minute I would get, I would just drive out and try and shoot something that appealed to me. So, you know, even though that spark did light up somewhere, I think it was almost 3 or 4 years till I felt like, you know, I could get to some point where I could even commercially shoot.
Okay, very interesting. So the spark to the flame was a big journey, and I think that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So Rambhavan, the mic is. You train a lot of students.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are the top 2 traits or characteristics that you look for in a student, and you believe that this student can actually go ahead and do well in the field of photography?
So before that, I want to tell you something. So when I go for training, people ask me how to find a good picture, how to find this photo is good. So मैं उसको बोलता था, if you want to find the 3 characteristics में अंदर रहना है. What are the 3 characteristics? One is dimension, because you are seeing everything on a 2D, but you have to feel 3 dimension. इसके पीछे उसके पीछे उसके पीछे. And you have to be, texture should be there. Texture, वो आदमी क्या पहना है, खादी पहना है, क्या पहना है, वो सब कुछ दिखना है. Skin tone भी उसी में आता है. And the third one, it should be posing perfectly. Posing perfectly. So ये 3 उसमें रहना है. So this is the best photograph.
Just to summarize, dimension, texture, and pose. Okay.
If the pose is, just now I have shown a picture to Kumit sir. What is my best picture? I always think like that. So sir told me, if it is a beautiful girl, uska limbs hide mat karo. I learned 1 point from him. So today, one limb up karna hai. So posing, if the pose is not correct, आप नहीं दे सकते हैं. So posing should be perfect always. The 3 things. And if a student को कैसे पहचानते हैं हम? Because he won't ask more questions to us. First, when he comes, he observes us. He observes what we are doing. He observes how I'm handling the lens. People many times handle two hands to put the lens. I take only lens, I put like this. Only one single hand. So they will see how I am cleaning my this thing. Everything they will see and they will observe us. We can find out this person will become a good person because he needs every point.
Great.
He needs every point. That's why he is observing. You don't ask how to put the aperture, how to put the shutter, all those questions you don't ask us. Direct, he will learn every point. Like that, in 100 we will get only 1, 2, 3 people like that.
Okay.
The people. So I have shared my knowledge more than 25,000 people, plus people, up to this point. I don't know. Now, next they are sending me to Uttarakhand and Chhattisgarh. Maybe
Yes, let this tribe grow, is what I'm going to say. So, beautiful point. Somebody was able to observe. It goes with the point that you made, sir. When you create a frame, it's about what not to be there.
Yes.
What not to be there. So that happens only through observation.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Now, Sandeep ji, your perspective, is that what? One check. Right, it came to you because it wasn't working. Right. So, the question to you, you've gone through generations, you've seen changes from print to black and white to color, color to digital, digital to whatever it is today, right? What has changed drastically? What is that one thing that you believe has changed drastically? That's the first part of the question. Second is, where do you see is the future?
See, drastic change, earlier they were limited photographers. It was not easy to everyone to become a photographer because of the negative film, or it was very limited and it was luxurious. So photography was into luxury. In those days, if anyone has, I think hardly few people will have pictures from 1950s or 1970s. Like I have my birth picture, but hardly few people will have. But the change what I'm seeing because of the digital is that more number of people are getting to this hobby, and from this they are getting into professional. They are starting with a cell phone, but gradually they are getting interest in this, and lot of opportunities is created in the photography field, and lot of newcomers are there. And if you see a set of people, you are in the particular area only they used to shoot. But now, you can't believe a small boy gives you a lovely picture. You can't imagine. So the digital has opened a drastically a big market, and I think this is a very big market for photographers now. And they can have this as a hobby, then they can make a professional, and it's a very ocean now. And earlier there were 3-4 types of photography. Now there are more than 50 types of photography. There are people who expertise in architecture, they are in baby shoots, or they are
Food photography is becoming
food. So there are around more than 50 types of photography. So you can imagine the future of the photography is very big. And the kind of the cameras are coming out now. Rambabu sir will be very great. Like you have cameras which are at very low light also, they are capturing very beautiful moment. Earlier we used to have compulsory lights. In the negative film you should have flash or light, anything. It was not easy, like certain 100 was the speed. So but now digital, lot of things have changed and are very good.
Lovely. Thank you so much for sharing that. Now, the question to you is, how do we help this tribe grow? Right? Do we need great quality photographers? Absolutely yes, because you're the ones who are capturing history for the future generations. What do we do to make sure that this tribe grows?
I think, is this working? Yeah?
Yes.
So your question was, how do we keep
What do we
the...
do to keep this tribe, get this tribe to grow?
So I think as long as there is, I think photography is basically an expression of how we see the world, right? So I think as long as there are people who are willing to indulge in that, there are always going to be people who are going to get into photography, and good photography at that. Another thing that has happened is because of this digital era, photography is probably the only art which gives you instant gratification.
Great.
Right? Anything else needs creation. And with digital photographs, you take a picture and there's an instant gratification. You get to see your work. I mean, albeit on an LCD monitor, but whatever it is, right? So I think that also has given a lot of people encouragement to get into this field, and I think it is only going to grow. I mean, and camera manufacturers are making it easier and easier and easier for people to get through with that. So I think in fact there's a large number of people getting into photography. So I don't think there's any
There's no
danger.
dearth, right? So people are exploring. This is another way to
Absolutely.
express themselves.
Absolutely,
So
and
this
it's
is
a
what
very
happens.
beautiful way to express yourself. So I think it's always going to be something that people will want to get into.
Perfect, lovely. Now, Rambabu, Mike, please. Everybody wants to be a good photographer, right? Because we have a high definition phone, because with the iPhone holdings, it's very clearly said that it's a brilliant photography set shot on iPhone. That means everybody has the means. But is skill netla benchmark? How do we nurture the skill?
Sir, the first thing you should, you need a guru in front of you, somebody.
Okay. Okay.
Learning something does not mean, suppose Vishwendra Reddy is my guru. So what I have to learn from him is, the end point is, I have to think like Vishwendra Reddy sir.
Okay.
It will come only when I be with him, when I see his photographs, when I observe his photographs. The last thing what you get end it is how your guru is thinking. You have to think like that. You will get all the essence from him first. Second, you have to make it more.
Okay.
Then you can go one step ahead. So you have to keep one guru before you. See, I see many people I have, like Carl Taylor, one guy, Sales Shop, one person. So I see their pictures. So one day I want to shoot like that, because many things I have to learn from him. Yeah, just now I told you, one point I have learned from Vishwendra sir. So if you, every day you have to learn. 25%, what our tradition will say, 25% we learn from Guru.
Okay.
25% we get by working. 25% because of tarkana, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, discussion about the photography with other guy. And 25% till death we have to learn it.
Okay, so the maximum is 75%.
Yes.
Right, the surety is only
If anybody tell that I know everything in the photography, then it's a dot. हो गया उसका life.
Khatam.
So even though if I'm teaching in all the states, I know only 30 to 40% of the photography. There are so much I have to learn. वहाँ तक इतना मेरा age भी नहीं रहता है.
Okay, okay.
So I have to learn so much. There is so much. So क्या करते हैं, उतना age भी नहीं रहता है. So I'm learning everybody. See, we will learn from the gurus. We will learn from other photographs. If her photograph is very good, I learn from them. And I learn from the best student. My best student is my guru. Because he put more doubts to me.
Right,
So if I don't know, so I will do, okay, practice this, I will tell you tomorrow. Because today I don't know that. So I will go and I will refer all the books and I will give the answer tomorrow. Because he is making me to read another para. To learn. So if you want to become a good photographer, see some other people's pictures, make one guy as your mentor, guru like kind of thing. See his picture, make like that, and always try. अभी सर ने बोला था एक बार, photograph is not clicking, photo is seeing. उसको मैं एक बोर्ड जाता हूँ. Photograph is making photograph, because pre-production, production, post-production. If you know the three things, then only you will become a photographer.
Correct.
Photo click करना, photo को develop करना, photo को print तक लेके जाके printing भी जो कलर्स तुमने माइंड पे लगाया वो प्रिंट अंदर से लेके आना. तो ये सब करने के लिए यू नीड मोर नॉलेज ऑन द प्रिंटिंग, प्रोसेसिंग, एवरीथिंग. देन ओनली यू कैन से अभी मैं बोल सकता हूँ ये फोटो मेरा है. सो ये फोटो मेरा है बोल के कब बोल सकता हूँ? बिकॉज ये व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड इट फ्रॉम एंड टिल एंड आई वर्कड ऑन इट, देन इट इज माय फोटोग्राफ. नाउ व्हाट पीपल आर डूइंग, दे आर शूटिंग, दे आर गिविंग टू अदर पीपल to retouch it. He is retouching, other person is printing.
So everybody gets to own it. You're not the owner.
One photo, three owners. You cannot say it is my picture.
Correct. Correct.
So
correct.
you need post production also.
So that control is important. So at every level, we need to have that control. Only then we'll be able to make. Now, Sandeep ji, the next question is to you. Okay. In my conversation with Sandeep, he says that I'm not just a photographer. I'm in the photography business. Okay.
Very well.
Right. So how can that aspect grow? Right. A lot of people who want to get into the photography business want to understand the dynamics. In few seconds, if you're able to very quickly summarize, what are the things we need to keep in mind to grow as a photography business owner?
See, as a photography business, I say first thing, identify your bread and butter. There will be one person who gives you continued business. You should be commitment for that person first. Then only that commitment after that seeing, you will get more business. That is the first, whatever they, like generally I have few event manager friends. For them I am very commitment. At given 3 or 4 hours time also, I am committed to that. So as a photographer, you want to become a photography business, you should believe in another photographer. He is not your competitor. See what happens, I have friends of photographers. Today I am shooting for one event manager. After seeing my pictures, suddenly there is a requirement of another event manager. That time if I am able to send my friend and he solves the purpose, then only I can become a photographer business. If I am shooting myself, I am self-employed myself, then I can't be a businessman.
The scope is limited.
Yeah. So you should have a collaboration, you should believe. First of all, there is no competitor. That he has to remove from his mind. Because until you believe that these are my competitors, then you can't grow your business. You have to collaborate with them. So we have incidents where we used to shoot 4 or 5 weddings also, where we collaborate with other freelancer photographers, other studio photographers, where we used to sell. Because my area is business is like suppose event managers. So those times they are wedding photographers. They support me. So for anyone to grow their business, first they have to believe with your friend. They have to collaborate with the
Collaboration is the key.
100%.
One person won't be able to run.
You have to collaborate until you are self-employed, you can't grow your business. So you should have 4 or 5 friends where you are having your friend circle, and the first area is your friends and family. They should promote you. And if you say that घर वाले पैसे नहीं देते, 100% नहीं देते पैसे, आपको पैसे नहीं देते, लेकिन वो लोग बोलते मेरा भाई से करा, मेरे भतीजे से करा, मेरे फ्रेंड से करा, ब्यूटीफुल पिक्चर लेता। और ये एक माइंडसेट निकालना पड़ेगा। नो को पैसे नहीं देते, लेकिन वो लोग एक रेफरेंस इज अ रेफरेंस। आप डिजिटल मार्केटिंग